Welcome to the Saber Roar. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Erin. Today we have stories about Franklin students who are making a big difference in the school and the community, teachers who are keeping up with the latest research on grading program, and we check in with some students on how they like the new classes here at FHS.
First up is Nikki, a student here at Franklin High School who helped make some big changes in the community.
The high school constructions class, Lowe's of Franklin, Franklin Little League, Franklin Boy Scouts, City of Franklin, and Franklin Public Schools worked together to build new dugouts for the Franklin Little League baseball field. Time and money were well spent to give everyone a valuable experience on the large community project.
The few of us who in this class that actually want to go into the trades after this, it kind of gives us the experience of what it'll be like working on an outside project and with other people, and getting other people's ideas, figuring out that it's worth doing this.
Most of the kids have played here at the Little League dugouts, which has been sort of a nice thing to give back to the community, and I think this is where it's all about in education is that we're learning to create a product for the community and actually give back, which is a huge part of life and its successes in life.
I think for us it makes us feel good to know that we can help others out by helping ourselves.
The constructions class has left a mark on the Franklin community that will last for years to come. So, Erin, how often do you check your PowerSchool?
I'll be honest, maybe once or twice a day, and tops 4.
Teachers have found PowerSchool to be an important tool for students, and they encourage students to use it.
PowerSchool is an online grading system used by the FHS staff. It allows students and parents to see their grades, GPAs, and points received on each and every individual assignment.
I do think PowerSchool is a useful tool because it gives the students a way to keep in track with their grades and allows them to tell a teacher when they're missing out on a grade that they actually turned in.
So if the grade book is set up in a way where the grades actually reflect student progress and what they know, then PowerSchool is an amazing tool for us to report that out to parents and to students themselves.
But while PowerSchool is an effective tool, are some students using it too often?
Well, unfortunately, I kept noticing, because teachers, it's a pretty cool feature of PowerSchool. We have access to how many times you guys check PowerSchool, and some of you spend 10, 15, 25 minutes a day checking it. So about 5 years ago, I decided to make it a little contest, and I have some computer-savvy kids that can actually get it to just keep turning itself on and off and have like 1,000 checks. But for most normal people, it can be about 200, 300 times for checking. And I just wanted them to be serious about their grades enough to check, but also not to get too carried away. I think it kind of backfired because now they check more than I thought they would.
While PowerSchool, when used correctly, is an important and useful tool for students and teachers, some students should moderate how often they check.
What are you doing?
One second.
We're in the middle of a show.
Give me a second. I'm checking my...
Seriously, we're in the middle of the show.
My teacher put a test in and I just want to check it.
Really?
One second. All right, we're good.
Lately, teachers have been getting together to discuss new ways to improve learning, grading, and reporting on PowerSchool.
Last summer, teachers from around the district began looking at ways to improve the current and out-of-date grading system by taking part in the Grading for Learning meetings.
Grading for Learning is really a focus on a couple different things. First of all, grading practices, so taking a look at the grading scale, looking at how we approach homework, assessment, zeros, and right now we have a 100-point scale, and we would look at refining that down to something that would be more equitable, equal divisions of each of the grades, and then also an approach to looking at the report card and revising the report card to look at a more standards-based approach.
The Grading for Learning Committee has also been researching what the best practices for grading would be, as well as report cards that are more standards-based.
So we talked to a number of districts and also looked at 3 to 4 books from local experts and experts across the country who had approaches to grading that were effective, approaches that helped students focus on learning and not earning a grade.
The language department gives students many great opportunities. They sponsor trips to foreign countries, offer unique cultural experiences, and teach world languages. This year, they are offering new classes for students who want to learn about the languages and cultures offered here at FHS.
FHS has added many new classes to the 2012-2013 school year, one being the Multicultural Awareness class. There are no requirements to be in the class.
In Multicultural Awareness, we learned about all of the languages in FHS, we learned the countries that they come from and their cultures. We learned about the food that they have, like the stuff that's native to them, and then the holidays that they celebrate that are like really special to them and how they celebrate them?
I hope that the students broaden their horizons, they learn about some new cultures, and they find it as a way to get to know other people a little bit better.
The new class is a great way for students to learn about new cultures without having to take a language.
Often at the high school, we'll see college students either as student teachers or department interns. A former student here at FHS, Kaylee, took advantage of this opportunity, interning in food services for 9 weeks in pursuit of a master's degree in dietetics. The ideas she came up with in her final college paper are becoming reality here in our own greenhouse.
FHS students are in the process of growing their own crops from the salad bar for use in their cafeteria. It is officially underway with the help of Mr. Serpic and his students.
So the plants we're going to be growing in the greenhouse are lettuce and tomatoes, several different varieties. We'll be getting seeds from steins, and we'll also be gathering them from actual tomatoes. We're going to try to do this all organically, no pesticides. And the lettuce takes about 45 to 75 days to mature, and tomatoes take anywhere from 60 to 100 days to mature.
The vegetables being grown will have to undergo multiple observations and testing by health officials before they are used in the cafeteria. This process may take up to 3 months.
Once everything's completed, we're going to be cultivating it and bringing it to the cafeteria. They'll be washing it and preparing it for use in the salad bar.
The operation is in full swing, and the food being grown is seeing great success.
In some non-school news, Noah, a sophomore here at FHS, recently traveled to Chico, California to compete at a national level for yo-yoing.
Although he makes it look easy, Noah spends hours a day perfecting his skills. His talents led him to his first competition where he felt there was room for improvement.
I took 14th in off-string, which is the division that I competed at nationals for, out of 15, and that was a wake-up call that I needed to practice a lot more.
As well as that performance, he has made appearances at Seattle, Minnesota, and our very own talent show.
It was a good experience as a yo-yoer because it was my first time really showing off publicly outside the yo-yo community. I never showed anybody in school before that.
For Noah, the road to the Nationals was a long and enjoyable experience.
Every day I work on new tricks, new stuff that I love to do. It's just cool to like watch other people's reactions to something they've never seen before, or something that they didn't think was possible. That's what's cool about yo-yoing is everybody has something that you can't do, and you have something that nobody else can do.
Congratulations to Noah for his recent performances in California, and we wish him well throughout the rest of his yo-yoing career.
And with that, that's all the time we have left for this edition of the Saber Roar. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Erin. Stay awesome, Franklin.